Jello again, Aaron here from My Turbo Reviews, and today I'm taking a look at Transformers Combiner Wars Leader Class Megatron. Megatron is a tank. As Hasbro's probably never going to release a gun Megatron again, this is the best we're going to get, and you know what? I'm fine with it. Besides, what a tank. Hasbro has made liberal use of that silver paint I like so much. It pops so much more than their standard PVC gray plastic. And moving treads. Sure, it isn't one continuous tread along each side, instead being split into two sets, presumably for ease of transformation. But the fact that they used working treads shows a commitment to quality from the designers. The tank turret does rotate as you would expect, though there's no way to raise the barrel. Despite a few flaws, hint, don't look underneath. Megatron's alt mode is top notch, and I'm giving it a score of 8.5. Megatron's transformation is a little on the simple side for a leader class figure. It's certainly nowhere near as complex as, say, Revenge of the Fallen leader class Optimus Prime. But it does have a certain charm and sense of satisfaction about it. Transformation gets a score of 8. In robot mode, Megatron stands tall and mighty. That silver paint from his alt mode carries over here, and it makes him look really nice. Head sculpt is about as G1 inspired as you can get, but the G1 inspiration doesn't stop there. There are so many visual cues on this robot mode that are designed to invoke a callback to the very first Megatron toy. The black bits on his forehead, the red panels on the inside of his forearms, the tops of his shoulders, and even the shape of his legs are all inspired by his look in Generation 1. There are even black ridged panels on the sides of his legs that harken back to the grip for the original Megatron's gun mode. Of course, he sports his iconic fusion cannon on his right arm, formed from the barrel of the tank. The treads that form his backpack detract ever so slightly from his overall look, and I like to keep them separated and rotated at an angle. I think it looks better that way. Then there's the issue of his arms. Yes, they attach to his body a little too far down for some people's liking, and it is a point of contention, and I won't make excuses for Hasbro on this, as it is something that they conceivably could have worked to avoid. But it's not the major issue some are complaining it is, and it certainly wasn't something that was going to keep me from picking this figure up or enjoying it. Despite its few flaws, Robot Mode scores a 9. Megatron moves quite well and is chock full of ratcheting joints. He's got a waist swivel that was added just because, and can hold a variety of poses. The fusion cannon even swivels out of the way to allow Megatron's right arm its full range of motion. You should have no problem arranging him how you like, and I'm giving his articulation a score of 9. As gimmicks go, Megatron's are fair. His main gimmick is his firing missile, which can be shot out of his fusion cannon. He also comes with a set of stickers, including some Autobot symbols, to make him accurate to his current status in the IDW comic. Then there are the moving treads that I mentioned before. While none of these things are terribly innovative gimmicks, they're decent enough to warrant a score of 8. Averaging out Megatron's scores yields an overall score of 8.5. Alt mode is very well done. Transformation is simple, but not overly so. Robot mode has that classic look, even if there are a few missteps. Articulation is great, while gimmicks are nothing to write home about. Highly recommended. Finally, we have a figure befitting the Decepticon leader. To say that Hasbro knocked this one out of the park may be just my opinion, but it's an opinion that I'm sure many fans will share. Really, I see no reason why you shouldn't barge into your local retail store, grab this figure off the shelf, and tell the salesperson at checkout to shut up and take your money.